Okay, if the Winnebago Revel was your first diesel vehicle, you might be wondering about this DEF stuff. Basically, it's an additive that reduces the emissions in a diesel vehicle. It gets injected into the exhaust, and about every 2,000 miles or so, it gets down to about a half a tank, and you're gonna want to top it off. It's not good to run it down too low, and I've heard of people getting some error messages with the Revel or the Sprinter if they let it get below a half a tank. That may or may not be true. So you can get this stuff at Lowe's, Home Depot, auto parts store, pretty much anywheres. You can also get it at truck stops. They have it out there on the pumps itself. The one thing you want to watch for is that it's API certified. It's pretty sensitive. It's a pretty sensitive system, so I tend to just buy it in the box because I don't want to risk contaminating the DEF system. So pretty simple. Pop the hood, get up under the hood there, and it's the first opportunity that you can have to put some fluids in. It is the blue cap. You don't want to mix it up with washer fluid or antifreeze, and it's pretty straightforward. Depending on what kind you buy, it may or may not come with a funnel. You want to keep this in a cool place. It's got a shelf life of about 2 years if it's kept under, I think, 85 degrees. So keeping it in a garage or somewhere where it's not going to get too hot is good. And don't stockpile it if you're not going to use it, because it does go bad. And the Revel holds, I think, a little over 6 gallons. This is 2.5 gallons. And with it just being over a half a tank, this I probably won't use all of it. Pretty straightforward. Obviously, this one has its own little funnel that you thread on, and allows you to not drip DEF fluid all over the place. Here's the drill. Take the cap off, bring your DEF up, and let it flow. It's going to take a couple minutes for it to transfer a couple gallons into that system. And before you know it, it'll start to overflow on the top. And when you see that, you go ahead and stop filling it. Pretty straightforward. Once it's done, I got a little bit of fluid on the grill. This stuff is non-hazardous. It's non-flammable. It's very safe as far as risk. Close the hood. Make sure you do the prop rod. Some people forget about that and just pull down on the hood and bend their hood. That's happened. So boom, there you go. When you get back in your rig, you should see a full tank and you are good to go. Should be at least a couple thousand miles. I mean, you can go 4,000, but about every 2,000 miles I like to just get it topped back off. So that's it. That's your DEF. It's super simple, and thanks for watching.